So why am I sitting out here in the cold? It actually is kind of cold today. Next to a fenderless trailer with these goofy little valves. I'll try to do a quick story. It's hard for me. All my stories turn out long when I try to make them quick. But one of our trips to southern Utah, we went through Blanding and we're with some friends, and we were planning on leaving from Blanding to go up into the mountains. And that area where we were planning on going, they didn't have any hookups, and at the time it was actually early spring, and we had checked online and that park didn't have their water on yet. So I needed to get water from my fresh tank. I wanted to fill it up. I don't like to fill up my fresh tank when I'm going up into the mountains like that. I don't want to have all that extra weight, but I didn't have a choice. I filled up in Blanding, and as we head out, my buddy is following us, and we've got some radios, and he radios me and says, "Man, every time you turn the corner, you are dumping out water, and every time you hit the brakes, you are dumping out water." Once we got stopped, we got all set up in camp. Fortunately, they had just opened all their water spigots. So we had water. There's no hookups, there's no power. They do have a little area there where I can dump. And fortunately for me, because when I got there, I checked the level on my tank, and my freshwater tank was half empty. I had 35 gallons of water, and half of it was gone. How do I know that? I had a 5-gallon jug. I filled it up. I pump it into the tank, fill it up, pump it in the tank. It took 3 5-gallon jugs. So it was half of the water. So talking to my buddy, and he's got valves on his. Well, he bought his trailer used. The previous owner had added valves. Kind of questioned why. And now I know why. These valves are set up for overflow. The system in this, the Nautilus system, you hook up a hose and you pressurize and it fills the tank up. You didn't have a little breather like my last 2 trailers. You filled it up through the side, you hooked it up, it had a little breather hole, and when the tank was full, it just squirt water out. Well, this is set up all enclosed system so that when you're putting in water, the air has to escape. It would escape through these holes. And there's a funny H-shaped system that I've been reading online that allows the water to come out but not siphon and keep letting the water out. So one will start to flow when you're almost full, and then the other one will flow when it's completely full, and then you're on your merry way and you're losing water as you go. So by adding these 2 valves, I'm able to shut it off when I travel. I'm not losing any water, but it's really important because this system is pressurized the way it is. If I leave these closed and I slowly empty my tank, the tank is collapsing. It's sucking the tank together as it pumps all the water out. So in the reverse, the freshwater tank is empty. I want to fill it up. I have these valves closed. I'm filling the tank, and it's like a balloon. It's just going to expand and expand. How do I know? Because I forgot to open these valves one time. I'm filling it up, and I hear my tank moaning and groaning. It's expanding inside of the brackets and how it's all mounted, and I just panicked. I instantly ran over, flipped the valve, and whoosh, all the air came out of that tank. So these 2 valves need to always be opened, except when traveling. You can close them when traveling. You're not going to lose your water, and when you get to your destination, you got to open them up before you can use the pump, before you can do anything else. So 99% of the time, these are open. The only time they're closed is when I've got fresh water in the tank and I'm traveling. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Hopefully quick and easy to understand. You can even use different hose if you want, or different pipe. It doesn't have to be all PEX. You can use flex tube, you can use hose clamps that you twist on. There's a lot of ways you can do this. It's just a matter of closing off the system so that when you're traveling you don't lose water. But then to remember, open it up so when you're not traveling, everything functions the way it's meant to. Alright, well, these fenders are all cracked, so I'm going to repair those. So that'll be in an upcoming video, and then I can put these back on. And as a side note, I'm going in a couple of weeks to have all the motors and tracks replaced in this slide out. This is a 2022 and my motors are going out already. Luckily, they are still covered under warranty, so the dealer is replacing all of that for me in a couple of weeks. It's kind of sad to think of all the work that has to be done on this trailer when it's only a year old, but enough of that. So thanks for watching, appreciate it. Give me a like if you like what I'm doing. Thanks again, bye for now.